Freedom's the answer. What's the question? You're listening to Ernest Hancock.
Yeah, what we fighting for here in Clear Your Independence with me, Ernest Hancock, and my special guest and good friend, Sheriff Richard Mack. Yeah, I'm, that's what we're going to find out. What are we fighting for? I got a clip before we get back our conversation with Sheriff Mack that kind of makes my point. There's always going to be the advocacy for, a good government. We need, the lever of power, the ring of power. We always got, the good guys. If we just had the good guys in charge, then it would be all good.
Take it.
No, Frodo.
You must take it.
You cannot offer me this ring.
I'm giving it to you.
Don't tempt me, Frodo. I dare not take it. Not even to keep it safe. Understand, Frodo. I will use this ring from a desire to do good. But through me, it would wield a power too great and terrible to imagine.
But it cannot stay in the Shire.
No. No, it can't.
What must I do?
Yeah, what must I do? How about not advocate for rings? And I'm just, it's always, yes, it's a bad ring. They're bad guys wearing the ring. So we need good guys wearing the ring, a different lever. But it's always about somebody ruling people with the ring. So until we evolve past this concept that we need to be having somebody anointed by a pope, somebody that, comes from on high and wears a crown of, or pulls Excalibur from a stone, or some kind of something that gives them some kind of legitimacy that's made up often for them to rule me. Until we evolve past that, we will repeat the same thing over and over and over, and I won't be part of it. Just saying. So.
Well, okay. First of all, I think one of your premises is hugely mistaken. You say we're living in anarchy. I say we're living under complete tyranny, and there's, I think, a big difference. The chaos that has been caused by big government and corrupt government. We're not in trouble, Ernie, and I've said this on your show before. We're not in trouble because we're following the Constitution too closely. I believe in the Constitution. I believe that it is a very libertarian ideal, and the government officials who have lied to us to be involved in government are the ones that have destroyed this. I don't think there's a problem with living in a community and saying these are our rights, these are our properties, and we're going to hire the sheriff to protect that, either from criminals or from government, which are competitors in the same game. I don't think it's a bad idea that, first of all, I have the right to protect what's mine. I have a right to protect my property and my body and my family. Because I have somebody else that I've hired to help do that, I don't think that creates a problem, or I don't think it creates tyranny, and I don't think it creates...
Until you come to me with a gun to my forehead to make me help you pay for it.
Well, I agree with you. I think it's my choice to create that system, and I think that most of our government workers should be working for free, quite honestly, including the sheriff. That's fine with me too. At the time that I was sheriff, I probably couldn't afford it to do it for free, but I could see a process where I could do it now, and I would do it voluntarily. And I think that the part of the problem is that money has taken over our government. And you just follow the money, and you're going to follow the criminals, and you're going to follow what happens. I don't care if they're governmental criminals or street criminals. And government has always said, we will protect you from the street criminal, and it turns out that you are correct, Ernie. Government has become more oppressive and criminal than the street criminals they said they were going to protect us from. That is my problem. And you and I are standing together and fighting that problem. And it is a horrific problem. And we do have complete tyranny in this country. We are completely run and managed and dictated by a democratic dictatorship in this country. And I am dedicating my life to stop it. And yes, I do believe that the state of Arizona has the responsibility and the duty to tell the federal government to get off my back. And that if that government therefore becomes too much, the local government has the responsibility to tell the same thing to the state government. And the state and local government together should interpose themselves on my behalf to keep the federal government off my back, off my property, and out of my life.
This one article that I read, the last paragraph where it said, and this is what I meant by we're already in anarchy, when morality, reason, and sovereignty collapse together, we are left with outright anarchy in everything but name. We have lost any kind of morality when it comes to government. There is no reason. Sovereignty means nothing. So to think that we're not already in a state of anarchy now is to be, blind. We have the court system just makes it up as they go along, be it, foreclosures or paperwork requirements or sovereignty of individuals, IRS. It goes, I can't even, pick an issue without giving example after example and referencing dozens of radio shows I've done with experts all over the country and the world, demonstrating just how jacked up, unconstitutional, and violation of not only the letter and spirit of the law, but they just make it up without any law. They just do it because they got a big freaking gun and say they can. And they go, well, we just call it the Commerce Clause or something. So I'm going, this is already done. To think, anarchy would really, what do you mean? How it's going to be worse what? It gives them legitimacy of the shiny badge and the uniform and the always available gun to my forehead, that now I'm saying the very government that we have that's supposed to protect us from anarchy, this government is what's promoting it, protecting it, shielding it, allowing it, and financing, financing it. That's my point.
Well, I think we might be maybe arguing semantics, but I believe the two choices between complete tyranny and anarchy, I would choose anarchy any day, and that would be no law, that would be no government. Nobody's telling me what to do, and there would be no government, absolutely none. And you even suggested that complete anarchy finds a way to take care of itself. And
I don't have organized, financed, jackbooted thugs with sonic weapons and railguns beating the crap out of me using the collective money of. I mean, You see my point?
Yes, I do, exactly. And I still believe that one of the best answers that we've come up with in the past couple of years is state nullification and county nullification and sheriff nullification and jury nullification. That we get back to what you alluded to earlier, is that the people are in charge. This is our government. I believe the best way to rebel and the best way to have a revolution is to keep that peaceful, and that we actually act accordingly, and that we don't have a call to arms, and that doesn't necessarily become our last resort with the frustration that we are experiencing with our criminal government today. I want to be able to feel peaceful and know that I'm being not being attacked by my own government.
I don't see.
We can't live that way. We cannot live that way, Ernie. We can't.
No, we won't keep breathing in and out very long, I can tell you that.
Exactly.
I don't see a benefit in an armed rebellion. I see.
No, I don't either.
I see benefit in defending yourself. I mean, if somebody wants to stop you from breathing in and out, sitting in your living room, I vote that I get to keep breathing in and out.
Yeah.
So but the thing is, to think that there should be some kind of a armed rebellion, hell, that's what they want.
They do.
They'd love for that.
They do want us to be that stupid. Yes.
So I'm advocating that at least, I don't advocate for a ruler or someone to speak in my name or to make some decision for me that's going to be imposed upon me by a collective. I can't do that. I can't. I've been at this too long to understand that sends you down the dark path that I don't want to go. We'll be right back.
Uncovering the secrets and exposing the lies. That's what readers of freedomsphoenix.com get every day. Readers of freedomsphoenix.com are constantly provided the information that detail the real news between the lines of propaganda about government policies and the true relationship we all have with coercive governments. Learn the true condition of our economy, innovations and technological breakthroughs in energy, health, computer science, and space travel. Learn the truth well before it's admitted to in the lamestream media, the media that is so last century. Corporate media has evolved into nothing more than distributors of government propaganda, but we now have a fantastic alternative. FreedomsPhoenix.com provides constant news updates on the issues that affect our lives in the most important ways. Our liberty and our property are under constant attack, and FreedomsPhoenix.com provides the understanding behind the propaganda while encouraging the participation of our readers. Join us at FreedomsPhoenix.com. That's freedoms with an S, Phoenix.com. FreedomsPhoenix.com, where the revolution between the ears has already matured.